Hello and welcome to this episode of the Northstars Show on Shaw TV. I'm your host, Jaret Schneider, and in this episode we talk to head coach Stu Cunningham. We also talk to Tanner Hepp, and we do a 1 minute with Boyd Langan. And stay tuned to find out how to win this glorious shirt. All right, I'm here with head coach Stu Cunningham now. Obviously not the start we were looking for over the weekend with the two games. How do you think it went overall?
Well, of course we wanted the two wins. We had some good points, we had some bad points in the game. Had to work on our defensive end coverage a little bit and need to score more goals.
And what are we going to be working on in practice this week?
Defensive end coverage, battling in our own end, and getting pucks on net.
And what types of things went wrong over in the two games?
Penalties killed us. We got to stay out of the penalty box. It destroyed us. Lost 6-3 on Saturday, and we gave up 4 power play goals. That was the difference in the game.
All right, so who do you think would be offensive player for the two games?
Offensive player? Oh, geez, I don't even know. You put me on the spot there. I'll go with defensive player of the weekend would have been probably Boyd Langan. Okay, Boyd Langan had a strong weekend, offensively and defensively, leading the team in points. We had some good stuff out of Ackerman, Barron, Hepp until he got hurt. But other than that, I thought for the most part we didn't play bad.
All right, and two tough games this week against the Wild. What are you looking for from the boys?
Oh, we're going to have to be way better defensively for sure. And we'll be working on that defensive end coverage, and our penalty kill's got to be better. Right. If we're not going to stay at the penalty box, we have to have the best penalty kill.
Exactly, and that was my next question was what types of things do you make sure to get the boys to put in a good effort and stay in the game?
Well, it's tough to keep everybody in a game when you're either on the power play or the penalty kill. So those guys got to be ready for when they do get called up, the guys who aren't on those special teams. So they've got some learning to do, and trying to get everybody involved in the game is tough when you have penalties and power plays the whole game.
All right, and you mentioned Hepp was injured at the end. He was favoring his shoulder. It looked towards the end of the Saturday night's game. Who's in and who's out this weekend?
Hepp is 50-50, and as for out, I'm not sure yet.
All right, thanks, Stu.
Hey, my name is Aaron Beauchamp, number 4. I play defense from Flin, Manitoba. Went to Mackay School, and my favorite player is Chris Letang.
Welcome back. For last week's contest, the winner was Steve from Flon, and the answer was 28 years the North Stars have been in the league. This week's question is, what is the name of the North Stars entrance song for this season? To send in your answers, you can email us at shawcable11@shaw.ca, Twitter at Shaw TV Thompson, or Facebook. And the prize this week is this North Stars t-shirt.
Watching the Northstars Show on Shaw TV.
All right, so I'm here with Tanner Hepp now. Tanner, not the way you wanted to start off the season, 2 losses to the Vikings. How do you think it went overall, though?
I think it was definitely a learning experience. There's a lot of plus sides to it, but there was obviously a lot of negatives. Work on that defensive coverage, not like the defense in general, but like just our team's overall defensive coverage and getting the puck on net more and not making that extra move at the blue line.
And personally, how do you think it went for you in the 2 games?
I thought I played personally pretty well. I could have played better, obviously, but put some more points up on the board for the team. But overall, at the end of the weekend, looking back on it, I was pretty happy.
Great. This weekend, 2 tough games against the good Wild. What do you feel you got to work on this week coming up against a tough team?
Wild, the Winnipeg teams we've always played, they're going to throw the puck on net, but they're not going to throw it on from anywhere. They're going to work into the high scoring spots like the slot and back door. And last weekend, I think we let in about 4 goals back door there on our just shutting down on the PK and on 5-on-5. So probably work on our PK, a little bit more better coverage, and clogging the middle of the ice so guys have to shoot from the hard angles.
And Tanner, you're a big Twitter guy. I seen over there on the weekend. You made a little thing. You lost anyway. You can't shave for the rest of the season. Is that how that goes, or what?
I sent a tweet out there about I got 50 likes that I wouldn't cut my hair or shave the thick mustache it took me to grow. And in about 20 minutes, I had 50, and then I'm at 61 now, and pretty sure you just retweeted it today as well.
So are you going to do it? Are you going to pull it off?
Yeah, can't let the Twitter fans down. Keep my word.
Great, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks a lot.
Peacock getting it there. There's a shot. That one is wide. Or that was Quinn, rather. Puck, there's a chance right in front. Quinn couldn't get a stick on it. Back to the point it goes again. There's the shot. Right in before the buzzer. That's in there. And the Northstars have tied it. That one was a beauty. Give that one to number 6, Boyd Langan. That went directly into the net.
All right, I'm here with Boyd Langan now. Boyd, how do you feel the 2 games went over the weekend against the Wheat Kings?
They weren't all bad. There's lots of positives, even though we lost by quite a bit. But we've taken a lot of positives back from it and working on what we screwed up on in practice.
For sure. You picked up a couple of points yourself. How do you feel you did over the weekend?
I could have did better with my one-on-one battles, but other than that, I think I played pretty good.
Great. I'm going to ask you some questions here for the 1 minute with. Any brothers or sisters?
One brother, one sister.
PS3 or Xbox?
PS3.
Favorite food or favorite flavor of ice cream?
Vanilla.
One thing you can't live without?
Cell phone.
Besides the Northstars Show, favorite TV show?
Scooby-Doo.
Favorite restaurant in town?
Boston.
Less favorite pizza topping?
Mushrooms.
Best dressed teammate?
Oh. There's not many. Yeah, that's
None.
Brendan Barron.
Name one character on Friends.
Ross.
Oh, good one. Last DVD you bought?
I don't think I...
None.
None.
How long does it take to get ready for game day?
An hour?
An hour? Name the mascot in Flin, Flon.
We have a mascot?
Perfect. That'll do it for this week's episode of the Northstars Show. Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Jaret Schneider. I would like to thank my guests, head coach Stu Cunningham, Captain Tanner Hepp, and Boyd Langan. And if you know the Northstars entrance song for this season, don't forget to enter our contest to win this wonderful shirt. And don't forget, this weekend, the Northstars are host to the Winnipeg Wild at 8 o'clock here in Thompson, and you can catch that game on CHTM, and Friday at 7:30. See you at the rink.